Hello, hello. We are here today with some ZZZ fun. I figured today, since I've got the time and whatnot, I would hop on and do Lucia's agent story. Then afterward, we can mess with that threshold and any other kind of fun events that we have around right now. So yeah, I remember I was going to do it yesterday, but stuff came up and I was busy yesterday. But today, I'm available, and I'm here. So let's have some fun and see how this is all about. The Inverted Night Lantern. I did hear preemptively that this story was not as heavy and depressing or sad as the main story was, so this should be a fun, should hopefully be a easy time. But part 1, Lucia wants to raise a strange puppy, but it hasn't quite warmed up to her yet. Oh, Lucia, you strange girl. What have you gotten yourself into now? Belle, Lucy said that she needs to see you, but considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to be dropping by, right? Alright, then you get some rest, Wise. You two shouldn't stay up too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to other training, so you should maintain a regular schedule too. Sleep early and wake early. I can tell you're not really listening, but just be careful out there, and remember you can always come to find me if anything happens. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. At this hour, it can only be...
Belle? I knew you'd still be up. Huh? Didn't you specifically tell me to stay up tonight because you wanted to talk?
Coming through the window at that?
I could count on you, Proxy. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you?
Never learned the names of all these hollow monsters.
It was...
Or ethereals. I don't know why I said hollow monsters.
Pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping. And I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
I have no idea what she's saying.
Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from? What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration!
This girl is strange.
I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough. The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking...
I'm worried about a real big inspiration would be for you.
Proxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack?
Not a single
I guess
one.
the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens...
You can't always go chasing one bigger high after the other. That's not a good cycle to get yourself trapped into.
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in? Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait... Proxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
Stay on track, girl. Stay on track.
What? Don't tell me you want to talk to ethereals so you can lounge on our lawn pedal sofas while taking a break in the hollow. I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and
I feel like I gotta jingle keys in front of her to keep her focused.
Now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now. Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Fluffy, huh?
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places?
What is Fluffy?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy. What? A toy? Did you get a pet? Not yet, actually. But I know Chesnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
Chesnut, huh?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over a puppy with treats and toys. Yes! Wait, if you're getting the toy now,
Then are you planning to take it into the hollow?
Oh boy.
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today?
If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart.
That is true. Animals are simple like that. They can sense your hostility and whatnot.
Kindness, patience, and passion, huh? Sounds like something no pup could resist. I'm sold.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chesnut's a very particular little pup.
She's definitely not talking
I
about a dog.
understand.
That much is
I've met
obvious.
lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Did you taste test them? Is that offensive?
Sorry. The smell got me.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chesnut would like this.
Really now,
Chestnut
huh?
A bit of a picky eater.
I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
Why are you blushing over it?
This looks great. But is it sturdy enough?
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy.
I wonder how
should
big
work
this
for
little
smaller
fluffy
dogs,
pet
though.
is for Lucia.
Chestnut's a big girl with a big girl attitude.
How big are we talking
Oh,
here?
That might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups.
Well, that sounds
People
nice.
can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot.
Oh, this is adorable.
Does something like that actually
Though
exist?
I'm not
Is that a
sure
real
if
thing?
Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
So Chesnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kind of weird.
A dog with a weak sense of smell?
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks.
We know we ain't talking about a
This one,
puppy here.
please.
It does look like a knife. Heck, I threw this on my own bed without... I remember I thought about it, started collecting, like, food-shaped pillows a while ago. Just like something fun to collect. I'd definitely like to throw this in there if I ever did start that collection.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will.
Lucy takes the cushion Karen recommended and then rushes off towards the hollow. Better catch up quick. This girl's gonna get herself killed. Oh, he plays Eat Hardy too.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Yay, more Eat Hardy gameplay.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Oh, there's a person there.
Huh? Isn't that?
Ah, of course, one of those types of ethereals.
This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
By nice and quiet, do you mean there weren't this many ethereals back then?
Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
Ethereals? Kill?
Wanna play a game?
This guy's just hanging out right next to this guy.
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh? Which hot tea are you talking about? Among the pack
Lucia,
of
what did you
ethereals
do?
that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people?
That is a dangerous
How
thing if
did
that's
it
happening.
trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
He doesn't sound suspicious at all.
You are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to
You're changing
ambush
your
me.
story, buddy. You're not looking very
Now,
convincing
that's
here.
Interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
That's not a good thing. Why are you
I
so
don't
excited
care
about
what
that?
you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
That is just absurd. Ugh.
Whoa there.
You want to
Chill
speak with
out,
her manager
mister.
too while you're at it?
She literally saved your life earlier. She's just trying to understand what happened to you. Is that so wrong?
You...
Frustrated by the questions from Lucia that he couldn't answer, the messenger snaps and storms off.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
Hello, Iris. Welcome on in. We're just getting started for today. Hope you're doing well. I don't think you're weird, I don't think you're absurd, Lucia. I just think you're weird.
Of course not. I'm sure you have your reasons. Ethereals might be dangerous, but strangers aren't always any better.
This girl is very
That's
strange.
The real rule of surviving in the Hollow.
I knew it! Belle, we're totally in sync. Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other in the dark. Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chesnut of hurting someone.
So it is your dog.
Wait, Chesnut? Who? You mean that little hot tea the investigator was talking about?
Yeah! Chesnut is a good girl.
She apparently has an ethereal as a pet.
Since I met Chesnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them. This one time,
If that is true, then that
around
is very
here,
interesting.
my carrot stopped working. Chesnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
A hottie? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chesnut. She's always been gentle and kind.
Sure,
What's
I'm sure that
strange
won't
is,
change,
the
and we won't
last
end up
few
in some sort of
times
like
I saw
Cujo
her,
situation
I
here.
kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chesnut the toy I picked out.
We got a giant stuffed
Let's look around a
meat
bit more.
meat shank for
Maybe
her.
she's still nearby.
A giant plush meat shank pillow.
I think Chesnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Oh, hello. Ah.
Let's see you handle this.
Can't beat the ice tentacles. Man, I really want to pull for Yeet. Are you already? Spin.
Amidst the ice.
She's very cool. Ah, get out of here.
Chesnut, I know you're there. You didn't hide your tail properly.
Should we be standing this close to it?
Of course. She always understood me. Aw, you don't like it? Ignore me.
And there it goes, huh? Although this is the closest Chesnut has ever been gotten to me, it seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? I haven't even processed this yet. Oh, because of me or because of Chesnut? Both of you. You're both strange. But I think I know what you wanted to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here.
Allow me.
She's one strange girl. You leave the Hollow Lucia and returns to Saloon Bay. What a shame. You mean with the dog?
Aw, Chesnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
How do you differentiate this dog from any other ethereal out there?
Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chesnut, didn't I? Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chesnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
Uh-huh.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest
barely know
during
what that
the
is,
day,
but yeah.
we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes,
That's quite the
when
tall
our
tale.
people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment.
If that is true, that
Over time,
does sound terrifying.
We've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
What a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals
Yeah, just don't
attack
sleep.
us.
Like I'm sure that
They
worked
see
out.
us
That
like
plan
we're
worked
one
out
of
great for the
them.
people who went through
And
the
this
whole Freddy
staff,
Krueger situation.
It's the only
That
weapon
they
left
didn't
from
like
when our
mess up at all.
ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities.
Especially this is just
Chieftain said I
ethereal
was
Freddy
the most
Krueger.
gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that, but he gave
Uh-oh,
this
better watch
staff
out
to
for
me.
night horror than yourself.
Wait, Lucia. You said the Night Watchers walk into the Hollow in their sleep if
Who
they
knows?
dream
Maybe,
about the night horror.
maybe not. That's
Have
a
you
that's a
ever
fun
dreamed
part
of
of
it
it.
before?
You never know.
No, but I came really close once. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror.
Do you sleep or do you
How it's
try
both
and
feared
stay awake,
and
only to
revered
fall
by
asleep
our
later
people.
on? Ooh.
That night,
Whoops.
I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster. Still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chesnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either.
I wonder if we're gonna learn that this little hottie is like some sort of one of her ancestors or something that's been like turned into an ethereal, and like he's like trying to guide her.
A little dog sent by the night horror.
Who knows? I've seen crazier stuff before, with, like people sort of getting some sort of clarity before in their etherealness.
I don't know, but I think Chesnut is such a good girl.
How can you tell Chesnut is a girl, by the way? Do ethereals have
Maybe
genders?
the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all.
I have no idea if
What if the night
ethereals have
horror
genders
is
at all.
Just like Chesnut. What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the Hollow. Who can say anything for sure?
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Lucia glances out the window. The night sky is beginning to fade, just a faint shimmer of dawn on the horizon. Can't believe it's already this late. Better make the most of it now. I'm gonna grab some food? Nope. I finally got away from the home, and there's no need to tell me what to do. So it's time to stir up some trouble. Today I'm gonna pull an all-morninger. Do not roll off the tongue as easily as an all-nighter. Yep, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning can really mess up your health. I used to think that it was just only night watchers had to deal with. But later I found out that whether they're in the Outer Ring or Wifey Peninsula, everyone just looked just as lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping, standing up in the cable car, some stumbling on the Bangbu charging stations with their eyes barely open, others dripping into herbal tea stops asking for coffee. Clearly they're all taking damage from pulling those early morning hours. Not exactly that. Really, but they just needed to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, Belle, when you wake up early, you also... Wait, we're getting off track here. It's actually about Chesnut. I heard that people often take morning walks with their pets along the beach on Salem Bay. Should we go check it out later? Check it out? I want to learn how do others get animals to like them. Is there even like a beach in the Hollow that you could metaphorically walk along? You got a bird on your shoulder, man. Wow. Want to say hi to her? Hi there, little birdie. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so docilely on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. I wonder if my dog would rely on me like that. There may be a chance she's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings, and just wants to use me as her personal ride. The little bird pecked at the man's hand. After the man begs for mercy, the little bird gently nuzzles his beak against the side of his face. Wow, you two are so close. I get it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to get good at having patience. Also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit. Ouch. That little bird with its tiny little beak, it really hurt? Really? I get it. I trust that Chesnut won't hurt me, so next time she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. That sounds like a terrible idea. No worries, everything else is minor. Exactly, it's just a little dog. What trouble could your Chesnut possibly get into? Buddy, you have no idea. I do think birds are very cute a lot. I would love to have a pet bird myself, but I know I wouldn't be able to take care of it properly. I know they take a lot of specialized care and whatnot. So I never really tried to take that plunge into getting a bird pet. But I do like them a lot. Hello, good morning. Bad morning, unfortunately. Alright, got it. So, what do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly for a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign that he wants to leave. The girl walking with him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. Sorry, what were you trying to say just now? I want to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. He screams at me and I obey. If I don't obey, he screams and then I obey. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. We're a heartless tyrant and endless energy. And his poor slave, that's pretty much it. Oh. Of course I thought about doing something about it, like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, ending it all once and for all. Jeez, that's dramatic, girl. Calm down, okay, it's just a dog. But then I thought, I'm not even that good of a swimmer as he is. What if he swims back to the shore and tricks someone else with that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be laying there, poor soul fall victim? Compared to Chesnut, he's actually pretty friendly. Suddenly a strange smile creeps on across the girl's face, as if remembering something exciting. But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has nowhere left to bark and scream, and can't drive me the table around the room, just cause he's leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. When time comes, we'll live together in a love and perfect harmony. I'm a little worried for that dog now. Should we really just let her go? The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming. Probably not wanting to trick any poor innocent humans, the girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. This example doesn't seem very helpful. All I learned is maybe I can chase after Chesnut until she's exhausted and tuck her out. Then sets the pillar in her mouth. Lucia scrolls in her notebook, but ends up tearing the whole page out in the end. That is, a worrying thing to hear about. Guess we're just gonna go on our own way. Hello, you got a little turtle pet? Hey, lassie, what's up? Hi, sir. Are you taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raises its head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement. Isn't that a tortoise, though, not a turtle? Aren't turtles the water ones with the flippers? This one's a land walker. That's right. Old buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it... you know what? Let's not get into that. Your grandfather's good friend. Lucia counted on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then, I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in the water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me a cold shoulder too. But over the past 3 years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before, and now it's willing to keep me company when I go out to soak up some sun. That's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too, but I don't think she likes getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can just still speak through actions. Simply keep communicating with them, and they'll eventually understand. Oh, that was nicer. So that's how you interact with animals. I've still got a lot to learn. But I feel like Chesnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Though she doesn't accept my gifts, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she's ever gone to me. But how do I gain her trust? Maybe just keep trusting her? Question mark. So you mean, even though I saw Chesnut being hostile to that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pills so Chesnut was willing to get closer because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal? That makes sense, just like what the Gramp said earlier. Chesnut understood me. Yeah, but still, that investigator, we should probably be worried about him. Chesnut was really unfriendly with him, totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before, and how she treats both of us. I like to believe that Chesnut made her own judgment after preserving him, though I don't know the reason. As an ethereal, Chesnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want it to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime. Usually seems to be pretty sleepy already. Looks like you're getting some sleepy now. Looks like you're getting sleepy. You wanna get some rest? Alright, tonight's Hello Bedtime Tales ends here. Even for a plain all-morninger, this has gotten on way for way too long. I need to get out here before the midnight emissary's magic wears off. I'll come find you when you're ready for new developments. Like a princess from once fairy tale who must leave when the time runs out, Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and gracefully vanishes in the crowd. A strange girl. And part 2. The night horror seems to have appeared again. Lucia might find her sleepwalking the tribe members. You never need a bedtime alarm at home. After all, wise reminders are more reliable than any clock. But tonight, feeling miserable will be coming over. Lucy sent me a message, but didn't explain what's going on. I'll see her when she gets here. I can endure a wise curfew and stay out late having fun again. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again.
Belle!
Uh-oh.
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
Something bad happened?
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
Uh-oh.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, Some
I
people
wonder if we'll ever
came
go
to speak
go
with the
see her
chieftain.
tribe, like where they live
asked
actually.
if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night.
It'll be
so
interesting
they
to have
could
a new
follow
another
the
new location
sleepwalkers
like
into
that.
the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers. And if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
Arguing with someone.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk?
But
How do
they
you force
left
someone to
right
sleepwalk?
after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror. And following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
Dun 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 dun.
Something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words.
Oh, so that's where it comes
Maybe
from.
all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
Alright then.
Bear witness. I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Come on, Vivian, let's do this. So, we actually have some trouble here, huh? This is spot I was told about earlier. But this area, why does it look so familiar? Have you been here before? I think so. Let me think here. This seems to be near a path Chesnut often takes. I run into her here a few times before. Weird, is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces the chieftain might have left.
A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
Unremarkable vegetation. Thankfully, there are still these plants that haven't been corrupted yet. All this fluffy, dense moss around here. It'll take at least a month to grow to this thickness and height. There's no signs that were broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. And there's slightly different. And there's definitely been no one in that viney area. They've been covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone will be able to get through there safely. So, you little hollow botany, huh? This isn't really the right way. Let's go look somewhere else. Oh, footsteps. I'm taking a look. These are indents from fiery serpent explosions. Footprints left from by Huskron. Imprints from Farbaudi's great shields and marks carved with when in these names. I'm not used to ethereals having names, and I haven't learned them yet. Archivore set down his leg nearly. But no signs of humans, but so neatly dressed investigators. No barefoot hollow raiders, and surely no shoes-wearing ethereals either. Nothing. That's quite the barefoot. Who would be barefoot in a hollow? Yeah, let's check out our spot. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Want to take another look? Well, too optimistic. I think these look like the footprints left by members of the Night Watchers tribe searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, the area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by the ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. Hello, anyone there?
How do you know
Just
that?
today?
They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Whoa, you can tell?
Tentacles. Don't get distracted. Hello there, fella.
It's a hater.
You really know this ethereal?
Oh no, not the haters. Anything but the haters. They're so annoying to deal with.
No, it's not like that. But if the chieftain ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you
Don't
just
dodge me.
said. If you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Yep. But first,
Then, oh boy, that looks bad.
ending.
Stay back. Stay back. Oh boy.
Where are you going?
Ah.
The hunt begins.
Oh,
Shatter. Faithful companion.
Boom.
It'll be over soon.
Notice me. Lure
Da-da-da-da. Ah, come on, you're almost there. Don't delay like this. Just go down. Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seem to have put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all Exaltus priests before turning into ethereals. That's so, huh? From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the Exaltus exclusive cheese made with unique techniques in extra long fermentation. Sounds gross when you put it like that. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. That means something like the he's alright now and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. It better get out quick. That's some efficient markings, huh? Sometimes night watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the hollows. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time matches what I felt. So I guess we're heading out then? Hold up, I've got this feeling that something's making the ethereals around here restless. Let's look carefully, we might find something good. I haven't seen a cheap chestnut today. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I recall correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. And you mean Chesnut, don't you? Yeah. Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby,
Ooh,
huh?
comp panels.
oh, what was that?
Huh?
Oh, is that your dog?
Chesnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
I guess we're going.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go.
Look at that
We've
face,
entered the
cheese.
hollow so many times.
No sense of danger at all from this girl.
First time we've had a tour service.
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chesnut.
Oh boy.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me. Coming through. Sorry. Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
At least she's polite about it. To the ethereals.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Especially with those stairs, too.
Chesnut, what is it you're leading me to?
They actually do bark,
Don't
huh?
tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we?
Those shoes
Finally
don't look great
here?
for running either, Belle. You're not helping yourself out here.
Wait, that's... Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Oh. Well, I'll be damned. Before Lucia could wake Kieran, more excited ethereals came storming in. Chestnut seems to want to join the fight. Chestnut, I must be dreaming, so Hotie's helping us beat up other ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut, here I come! Take some time to wake up Lucia's fellow night watcher.
Kieran? Kieran, are you okay?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
I've heard that voice before. Where from, though?
That friend of yours, can he be trusted?
I don't know. I saw him as a friend, but maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned.
Oh, that sucks.
It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
I didn't realize there was racism in this world like that.
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Racism
Especially
in
when
my
the
Hoyo
Ethereals
game.
go swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In
Belle.
dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us.
It's on the tip of my tongue where I've heard that voice before.
Say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
Most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror.
It's just right
They
there,
really
so
dig
close
into
in my
things
in my
like
mind,
how
but
we
just not quite there
communicate
where
with
I've heard it before.
ethereals.
Which character?
Does that count?
Communicate with ethereals?
You got a good voice. I just want to. I just want to remember
he
it.
saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Her specialty. Kieran points out Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion.
You mean
layered some visual
illusion?
effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see.
Suppose that's
But
interesting.
what about this thing?
Oh, Kieran, all confused, points at Chesnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chesnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes, totally.
Yeah, don't make him panic now.
When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Lucy waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later.
So she does like the toy.
Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
Yeah, her skills,
I
summoning,
guess so.
totally.
Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Really now, is that what he's doing?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
Makes sense.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No, but the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device?
So what happens
And
if we
don't
smash
forget
it?
the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
Not the most twisted thing
That's
I've
right.
heard so far in this
They
world.
probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay. I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
Well, that promised Kieran takes his leave. Does he
Weird
have a way to get out of here
little
on his own? Should we
Belle,
just let him
take
go
a
like
look at
that?
this thing. Let's see.
This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ether ethereal just now an illusion then? Of course not. Those are the real ethereals just now, even more agitated than usual. At least against the direction Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. Influence how? Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. If the ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch off guard with it and bonk it on the head. Just kidding. I noticed that you're being kind of avid, lost thought for a minute. Nervous and talking nonsense. Next. Feeling better now? Let's talk about the machine first. Looks like it wasn't what's making the ethereals around here so restless. Chief's been sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout. They're probably connected to whoever put the thing here. But who could have done that? The person behind it all? And could they also know about the staff passed down by our ancestors? Oh, looks like more ethereals are coming. You and Lucia turn toward the source of the sound. A figure comes into view. Chesnut's back, and brought along a cushion before.
Chesnut? Wow, you like this pillow, don't ya?
It's actually sitting.
Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time?
Don't know if it understands
she'll
quite
come
yet.
too. It's a promise then.
Who will come to? Me? It was nice meeting you, Chesnut.
As long as she don't bite. At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail, just as hard as you imagine, and you can even feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But this violent ether forms such a friendly puppy. It's truly fascinating. After you and Lucia spend quite a while playing with the Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Fame Heights. I wonder who could be behind it all. It couldn't possibly be the first person we ran into while exploring the hollows earlier that we were just rescued. Definitely couldn't be them, the only other person we've seen. Dawn approaches. It's about time to get Lucia. It's about the time Lucia usually leaves, but seems to be deep in thought about something. What's up, Lucia? What's on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals.
I mean, hey, as a support class, you do great damage. I'll give you that.
Slays the most ethereals is the strongest. But I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them.
I guess there's always someone who just wants to understand the nature of the world they live in, no matter how dangerous that nature may be.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see
We nearly had that happen with Vivian before, but we got her just in time.
No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
Who knows?
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
He saw your potential. Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem to be bothered herself.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out.
Part of me is worried that she could accidentally get roped in with the Exaltus and their plans to use the Hollows and whatnot. Like, I doubt that's definitely not gonna happen, but I feel like that could also almost be a possibility with her. Maybe it's because both the Chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. It's hard to believe I've actually touched an ethereal, a living ethereal, moving, and letting me pat it of its own volition. Lucia's so amazing. This is so exciting. What adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. If I head back now, I should make any time to eat breakfast with eyebrow, right? And I'll sleep after eating. And on to part 3. Tales of the Dreamless. While stopping the conspiracy with Chesnut, Lucia heard echoes coming from the Hollow. While wandering around Phalem Heights, he ran into Hidari. Now this is a rare visitor. Hey, girl. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us all to meet at her mystic wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got some messages from someone called Kieran and just left right away. Yuzu and theirs were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed right back home. Though I think you might know what's really going on. Yeah, I do. If you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucy says that she and Chesnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. In her hands were a page with notes, clearly hastily written and torn from Lucy's notebook. How many pages does that notebook have? She keeps tearing them out like that. Oh, right there. Let's wait until you get back, then we can help tell me what really happened. Whatever she ditched us for had better be worth it, or else she's gonna have a trace to some Yunchasim at the very least. You sound kind of like Yuzuko when you say that. Can't hide anything from you. We'll wait outside the hall before you bring Lucia back. But who's a Chesnut? Don't worry about it. Chesnut is a Chesnut.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Don't worry about it, Eathard. You don't need to know who Chesnut is. Oh, and there he is. Lucia? Look, our little guide is in position. You're so smart. No matter how many times you look at this, whole thing feels so weird. Belle, what are you wondering about? We're deep in Lemony Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so sit close to me and our guide, Chesnut. Chesnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy with the Hollow adventure last time.
Let's just follow Chesnut.
Right.
Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or Chesnut should remember their scent.
She has the makings of a rescue dog. You should totally train her.
Can you, like, actually train them, I wonder? Like, they're playing nice now, but I can't help imagine if that'll last or not.
Are you ready for this?
Pardon me for being a skeptic about all this. Chesnut left the claw marks here, next to some scattered documents. Not bad, Chesnut marking really helped. To be honest, if someone can spot those claw marks, they probably wouldn't miss the document either. Oh my god, Lucy's trying positive reinforcement dog training. Wait, what's written here? It's about Chesnut. From a reliable source, a smaller than average hottie is usually active in the Time-Sworn Hills area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as a research subject, capture plan is as follows. Document is vague, but almost certain that they're all about Chesnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person was after the Chesnut from the very beginning. We need to find them quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Could somebody be feeding them information about Chesnut? They've been watching us. Phone was left behind in a hurry, damaged but not fatally. What's this? Looks like cell phone. Can we check it out? Lucy immediately turns the phone on, so she knows how to use it. So she knows how to use electronics. Why would I doubt that she knows how to use electronics, Belle? What? That's a little mean. Just because she comes from some tribe out there. It's a little rude. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of the hottie to the gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have a chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore. So farewell. What does that mean? Look at the partner betrayed him. We'll probably find him as an ethereal. You mean the guy who accused us of siding with the ethereals might actually have turned into an ethereal? Are you that upset by it? No, it's not that. I was just thinking, if we saved him in time, wouldn't it be fun to see the face of the person who was so eager to say their final farewell? That's a bit fair, yeah. So you really enjoy their comeuppance and just desserts. Chesnut seems to have torn open the briefcase here. The thing inside looks likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person, or ethereal, must be nearby. Oh, but Dullahan. Hello there. Are you capable of speech?
Yeah, you were right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow.
I mean, we're already in the Hollow. We didn't leave it. I guess she means in a more for a spiritual way.
Don't worry, one thing will do. Evade the enemy assault and circle around.
I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Gather them up.
We know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
Mash.
Well.
Oh, Kieran's a bad one.
Device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
Alright then.
As expected, from one of my own.
I guess it was a coin flip of who the bad guy is.
Close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the hollow because of you?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the night horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward.
Does that mean the
Standing in
person,
the
the
way.
dull hand we just fought was a
A few
chieftain?
days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the Ethereals to begin with.
Really now? How'd that happen?
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the Ethereals? What do you mean?
Sounds like we got a story on our
Well,
hands.
Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other Ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into Ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
Oh.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the Ethereals and not pay the price?
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the Ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives.
Oh.
Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us?
That sounds rough, buddy.
Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the Ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
There it is.
The
All
price
comes
you're
back to
paying
that.
for that future. Is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects. Are you talking about me?
Uh-oh. What'd he do?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. No,
Look
I
who's
too
talking.
used to think you were some
Telling
kind
her
of
full of herself.
prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick. Putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate! I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chesnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chesnut? Chesnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away.
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you.
Really?
The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower.
So that's what the mech is
hand
for,
them
huh?
over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly. Before I put you to use.
He's awfully confident in himself. I didn't bring any electric units in this game, in this first fight, though. What's this music playing right now? I've never heard it before.
You better not get my chest
Why can't they use my ultimate? Ah. I like it. I like its theme inside. It's pretty cool.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
Ooh, that's got a nice guitar to it too.
Like a shadow. In the name of the night and the
Roar! I can spin too. Hey, Chesnut's helping out with the fight too, I just noticed. Nice. That's a good boy, or good girl.
That was just a
Whoa.
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Aw,
Chesnut.
good girl.
I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows.
The power of friendship. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Rip up the bad guy.
The Artilutions? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
Wow.
See? The hollow has answered my call.
That was pretty cool.
You freak!
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
Exactly, using a big
Was
machine
only
instead.
borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
There's only gotta be one out there.
Whoa, that is a wild take. And for the record, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge.
If people can try and
I see
glory
it as a
defend
way
the
to
demons and the
understand
free
the
rend, then
world.
why not the ethereals at this point?
I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Chesnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side. Doesn't seem happy about that.
Lucia, Chesnut doesn't look too happy about you shifting your research focus to other ethereals before fully understanding her.
Guess she's a clingy girl.
Chesnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
Sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by a soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chesnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean.
Or we're going to find the guy ourselves and then kick his ass too.
Strange. Sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special. A real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
It's a very random example.
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chesnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
Side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Look, I understand that you're out of options and brain cells, but can we please stop with that word already?
Freak! Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say.
Yeah, it does sound exactly like that.
And it feels like getting brushed by Sordidos' tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Reluctantly, Chesnut turns to face Lucia. Chesnut's exhausted from the battle, but somehow she made her way back to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, and neither ready to say goodbye. Aww. That plush got a lot smaller suddenly, all of a sudden.
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chesnut. Go on. I will never forget you.
Aww. Lucy watches the little ethereal trot off with a pill in his mouth. Gentle puppy, the puppy-like hottie feels like a dream, as if it never existed.
I already miss you.
But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. After an adventure that defies all instincts in the natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and gift given by a new friend. Now, it returns to watching, the Night Watchers who gain powers from it. So, Chesnut was the Night Horror itself? Is that what it's trying to imply there? Lucy says she needs some time to deal with Kieran first, and we'll be back in a bit. So sleepy, let's take a break. So much has happened. I wonder how Chesnut's doing. Will we ever see her again? After taking a short break, you were woken by a phone notification sound. Sure enough, it's a message from Lucia. How you doing, Lucia? You doing alright? Missing your dog? Belle, you're finally here. Y'all ever done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato, so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up. An officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs.
Well, that's good.
That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person. But Kieran still
that's
has
who
to
that
take
was.
responsibility.
That's what happened to that guy.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Yeah. We still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course. Even if I won't be seeing Chesnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the hollow who can actually communicate with humans.
Yeah, that'll probably just definitely send the wrong message to people
going.
who probably will try the
I made
same.
some real progress this time.
Progress. Oh, you mean the staff, right? It really came through this time.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the hollow responded to me. The hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy! All
Did
in
it
all,
actually speak that to you,
I
or
think
is that
it's
just a
something
feeling?
very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see,
Hello
if
there,
the
welcome on
hollow
in.
really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I
Right at
could
the end of
talk
this
to the
little
Night
event
Horror
story up
too?
here. It's been a fun one.
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin?
Here's a good
Did our
question.
dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals?
Lucia's a
But I
very
want
interesting
more than
character. She's a
asking
bit weird
questions.
outwardly, but
I have
I tell she
bigger
definitely has some
ambitions.
bigger lore implications
Maybe
for her whole
someday
tribe and bearing and
Everyone could hear
whatnot.
the hollow respond, just
I look
like
forward
the
to seeing
first
how they use it in the
Nightwatchers
future as
did.
well.
Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
Wow, that answer is a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah, there's still so much left to learn. Time for a break, and then the journey continues.
To deal with Kieran, Lucia had to return the One Night Watcher tribe. Hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, at Suiban Temple late at night. Belle, ever since you came to Yinquist Summon and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. Don't tell me you and Lucia have plans to become Night Watchers together. Why is your joke so lame? Really? Alright, Monta says seems to be waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Go take a look. When we get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately, and make sure you get to bed early tonight. Da-da-da. Hey, Mato. How you doing? You your massive pecs. Proxy, Lucia seems down lately. User and others might know what's up. Actually, we've seen her post. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? It's possible. Where is she? I just saw her at Fluffy. Let's go over. You wanna go over now?
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought.
Yeah, it's been impossible to do that.
But as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Now she's got a big responsibility on her back, I guess.
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh,
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
he actually
Yeah,
did.
She loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty good since an ethereal biting into it.
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
Chesnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup.
Can ethereals
Loves
smell?
running around with that
Do
little
ethereals have a
pillow
sense
in
of
her
smell?
mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Karn falls silent, staring at the tall, slightly intimidating canine Thyron sitting before her.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
Wait. You're not gonna make that. They're not assuming things, are they? After a whirlwind of explanations, he finally convinced Karn the toy was not meant for Monato. Karn apologized 6 times for the misunderstandings, then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia take them. For Monato, or
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
That was
Canine
hilarious.
Tyrants aren't puppies either.
Huge difference among the 3 of them.
Yup. Fierce canine Thyron or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
Monato glares helplessly at his friends.
All right. Back on topic.
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At
Besides,
first
we've
I
been
thought it was because
referring to the
everyone
dog
was
as a
suddenly
girl, as a
interested
she this whole
and
time. Why would they
debating
assume it's
why try not to
Monato?
have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chesnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chesnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
Sounds like they just want a light novel story.
We all know you miss Chesnut, but...
But a Hati's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really...
Yes, that's the issue.
This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security.
Oh, yeah?
But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual Hati using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little Hatis appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chesnut?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
That's very difficult to say. What else would it be then?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are... the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chesnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I
Very
still
interesting.
know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
You already promised Wise you'd sleep early today. Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't split. She happily waves to you and leaves, scribbling away on her little notebook. In the night sky of the unknown, and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the Hollows, waiting to be discovered by this Thyrian girl full of curiosity. The end. That certainly was an interesting story. Fun one, but I gotta say, it also made you question a lot of things for the future.